Remember my Last of Us 2 review? Well, I showed that video to somebody I know and he said to me, "Hey, I did some voice work for this little indie game called Planet of the Eyes. I can send you a copy if you could do a review on it." And I said, "Yes, I would like to do that." So here it is. Just an FYI, there's no money involved and he's not directly with the company, so don't worry, this is going to be an honest opinion. The gameplay is the best I've seen in a modern platformer, and I've played Fall Guys. Now the game is not long, but the developers did add extra challenge to it to prolong the gameplay. Normally I'd be mad at that, but it's so minimal, and half the time when I was dying, it was just me being an idiot. One problem I had was distinguishing objects that would be in the background or the foreground, but that was also minimal. Now, I know I'm nitpicking, but that's the thing. The gameplay is so challenging and fun and leaves you wanting more. There's not a lot of negatives to talk about. The story is very interesting. You are this little robot who crashed in this unknown planet, stranded and left for dead. But don't worry. This unknown scientist who created you is leaving these cassette recordings for you that guide you around the game, sometimes giving you insight on the backstory.
If you're hearing this, it means you were lucky enough not to get blown up, crushed to pieces, or anything else that would completely ruin the last 5 years I just spent working on you.
Spoiler alert, you do end up meeting back up with him in the end, and honestly, I like that. You spend all this time hearing this guy, until eventually you get to see him, you reunite with your maker, and I think it was beautiful. It was an excellent ending. Now I know, to some, this ending may just seem bland or whatever, or this whole entire game story may just seem weird, but hey, you know what? It's a small indie title, it's a small platformer, it was fun, and the guy knows me, so I gotta stay positive or he'll break my kneecaps. The team behind the music did a great job. They made these catchy little beats that I could just, sit back and listen to. If the team ever released their soundtrack on Spotify, I would instantly get that.
If you're hearing this, it means you were lucky enough not to get blown up.
The voice acting sucks. Instant fail. 1 out of 10. Cancer. No, I'm kidding. If I said that this voice acting was 100% terrible, I'd be lying. I have to say it was pretty good. Way better than just, picking up letters and something. Gives you a voice to think about. It adds more to the character. It was good. Well, we're coming to the end of the video, and honestly, I have to say this, I have to be truthful. It was fun. The game was fun. The story was nice. Do I think it's worth its $10 price tag? Probably not. It feels more like a $5 mobile game. But honestly, for charging like $10 extra for, another game that was just rehashed over and over again, 2K, I think this $10 price tag is pretty good. And honestly, it's your money. You do what you want with it. I recommend you do play because it's fun. I rate this game a 10 out of 10. Best platformer I've played in 2020.